Thursday, September 8th was the day that I met Gina Blackman. She was part of a group called Sages and Seekers, where classes like mine would meet with a group of elderly people and have a couple sessions of one-on-ones where we could have conversations with our elderly that we were paired up with. This group, Sages and Seekers, brought two different age groups together to talk about our lives, and through this we could realize we have many more similarities than we would think. Gina and I clicked instantly. We were introduced in a very unique way. However, along the way, she became very important to me because she explained to me all about her life and gave me some wonderful advice. Today, we're going to begin by talking about Sages and Seekers and the process of steps they use to help one another get to know each other. Sages and Seekers desires to show the ways that completely different age groups can connect with one another. Gina and I had a lot of similarities that through each session we were able to realize. Both groups, Sages and Seekers, the older and the younger, participated in icebreakers to get to know each other right at the beginning on the first day. That was the first time that Gina and I realized that we had something in common, which was that we both loved the beach. After the icebreakers, we were paired up with a person that we were interested in, and my person was Gina. So from that day forward, Gina and I would meet once a week for 45 minutes and just have one-on-one conversations. This is a picture of Gina and myself, and this was on our second one-on-one. And so yeah, as you can see on the back, it has both of our names and Sages and Seekers. So first we talked about what Sages and Seekers is. Now we're going to talk about the experiences that Gina shared with me along the way. Gina was instantly very open with me and was able to share many of her adventures that she's been on, and a little bit more about her life. Gina was the fifth child out of 9 children in her family. This was something we were very similar with because I come from a big family as well, a family of 6. So another thing that Gina shared with me about her life is that she once found out that her brother had Alzheimer's. And from this, we were able to bond with how close our relationships with our siblings are and how much we value family, because this time in Gina's life, she really realized that spending time with her brother was very important to her. As Gina often travels with her husband, we were able to also bond with all the experiences that we've been on, such as we've both been to Colorado, and she was able to tell me about her trips to Alaska and the cruises she's been on, which was really cool to talk about. Next, we're going to talk about the advice she's given me rather than the experiences, the adventures that she's had and experiences of her life. Sometimes we would talk about the conflicts that we would have and the best way to handle those conflicts with family and friends. She once gave me the advice of, you won't always remember the fights, but you will remember the good memories. This always gave me the motivation to always figure out any problems that I was having, and to remember that if I figure this problem out, then I will be able to remember more memories with them. Next, we discussed college many times and how scared I was of where I'd be after my life in high school with my family. She gave me the advice that she said, where you grow up is a very sentimental place. But that does not always mean you have to stay in that place. That's why it's called where you grew up. That struck me because I realized that, yes, where I grew up is very important to me, but it doesn't mean I always have to stay there. Lastly, Gina told me about her experiences with coming into her second husband's family and how scary that was for her. That was some good advice for when eventually I get married or and meeting new people, how scary that type of thing can be, but in reality, they will come to know your true heart. Overall, my experience in in being able to meet Gina and learn about her was a very important experience to me, and I'm so grateful for it. We were introduced in a very unique way through Sages and Seekers. She gave me some wonderful advice, and we were able to bond through many of our experiences that we've both had throughout our lives. Thank you.